Okay, Eric, you start something. It's live from Calder's basement. 3, 2, 1.
When I was trying to come up with a name for the documentary, I was thinking about the name of our band, and I came up with Slow Burn. Burn is an obvious reference to the burnt lemons, and slow makes you think of the slow burn of embers in a fire. Some bands are a flash in the pan, whereas others, such as Rush, started out just like us. My dad likes to tell me the story of how bad they were as a high school band. We don't really have high expectations. We are not motivated by trying to pick up girls. That's obvious. We just do it for the music. We are the Burnt Lemons.
Hey, what's up, camera? Peace.
Hey, camera! I'm awesome. Okay, so this is one of our songs where it's called Awesome Child. Okay,
Yeah, it's not about Jake.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It started off one sunny winter day. We were getting off the school bus, and Jacob Lund mentioned that he played drums, so I mentioned that I played guitar, and Calder said, "We should start a band!" And that's how it became a Burnt Lemon.
I really got into it after a few months because at first it's kind of like, we're just starting the band. Eric has a few lyrics he already wrote before we even started the band. But when Eric first came out with the original I'm a Noob, we didn't know how to play like music at all, so it was like probably the best thing ever.
When I'm online playing Wii tennis with all these other newbies going to play adventures, it really bothers me when I'm playing with actors always winning it. Smoking on burgers, don't look at me. Oh, you and Zelda and girl, should let me tell ya. Every single girl who's just Bruce Lee. Now come on, everybody, just look at me. 'Cause I'm a noob.
Okay, I started playing guitar when I was 6 years old. I played the classical guitar, you know, like the people who like ding-a-ling-a-ling-ding-ding-ding-ding. Okay, and I didn't really get into that type of music. And several years later, my dad pulls up his electric guitar from the basement, plugs it in, gives it to me. I start playing a couple power chords, start shredding, and just picked it up right from there. It was a natural.
We did the rock band experience at Chaos Music, and basically we just got together every week, once a week, to play Burnt Lemons, and we ended up performing live at the Crooked Q, which is a bar. We just practiced every week, and they told me like I should start playing bass because that would be good. Jake's drumming is often compared to that of John Bottom or Keith Moon. Tenacious, intense. When Jake is on his A game, so is the band. But like most, Jake has his fair share of flaws.
1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4!
One thing that we've struggled with is our drummer, Jacob Lund. While me and Calder are focusing in the basement, you know, trying to pull out some riffs out of our bums, Jacob is out partying with the chicks. Like, I remember one time, we were about to sit down and play some Burnt Lemons, then he gets a text for a bunch of girls to meet him at McDonald's. And he just decides to walk over to McDonald's right in the middle of our rehearsal, and he stays there for like 8 hours, returns at 3 o'clock in the morning.
When he's halfway through the song, he might get bored, if he's playing like if he's not going like the entire time, and he always like loses his focus. He's like looking up, looking at the lights and stuff. Like he will get bored and he'll just like go off beat and he'll stop playing. He'll like get up, walk away.
I knew a person and I know their name. Their name is Kichimani2, and I'm going insane thinking about you. Kichimani2, where are you? I wanna know. What if I smell like?
With Eric, it's like his guitar work is amazing right now. But the thing is, it could probably get 10 times better, because like 3 years ago when we were starting the Burnt Lemons, I thought Eric's guitar was like the best thing ever. I thought it was like top of line rock and roll, and now that we look back on it, it's like, well, it's better than someone who doesn't know how to play music, but it's not very good at all. He's the one who writes all the music. He comes up with the lyrics. If Jake doesn't know what beat to play, Eric will bring in a beat for Jacob. I think Eric has what it takes to make the band get to the next level. Like, just me and Jake alone, we're basically nothing. Eric carries the band. As musically gifted as he can be. Like, there's a little bit more natural talent in other people, but he puts the effort in, which makes him better than the rest. Like, he may not be able to play the bass as fast as Geddy Lee, like ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, but he just plays one note over and over again. But when he plays that note, you freaking know he's playing that note. And when he sings, he may not even be playing on key, but he sings with passion and emotion, which he didn't used to do.
Dude, I think we should kick Calder out of the band. He sucks. But he's like one of my friends. But he's completely crap. I know, he can still play the bass. Okay, we should start auditions for a new singer.
So we decided to promote ourselves throughout Richview using some posters for the upcoming Battle of the Bands in May of 2015.
I really hope someone actually looks at it. Huh? Let's take it down when we get it. I really hope it's not.
That would be pretty sad because that would be kind of like a waste of 75 cents or whatever it was.
After multiple days of waiting, we finally had one singer audition.
You're wrong, you're a bringer of evil. The devil is never a maker. The less that you give, you're a taker. So it's on and on and on. It's hand. Oh well.
After we were done filming, he actually did a great job with Enter Sandman by Metallica. We will definitely take that into consideration.
Last year at Battle of the Bands, what happened was, I had a hockey game before Battle of the Bands, so I was going to show up like 10 seconds before we were going to go on stage. But what happened was, when I was playing, I got hit from behind, I went head first to the boards, and I got knocked out unconscious. And the coach said I shouldn't be playing. So instead of taking that time to rest my head, I decided to come over quickly to Richview and play a Battle of the Bands with the guys. And what happened was I showed up, I had this big welt on the side of my head, And Calder asked me what happened. I told him what happened, and he was really surprised that I showed up.
And then he shows up with his guitar. We go to the gym, in the Richview gym, and we start like jamming out, practicing right before we go on stage, like 30 minutes before. Go through all of our songs, and we were about to like leave. I was like, okay, Calder, I'm done. I think we're ready to play. And Calder only says, one more time. One more time. And that one more time, I wind up to hit the string. String breaks. Guitar's done. Can't use that guitar. After the string broke, we sprinted over here, up onto the stage. We show up, Eric's like, does anyone have a guitar I can use? Because my guitar is broken. And I can just imagine what was going through their head. Because we didn't show up for any rehearsals. We didn't even show up for the day of rehearsal. And here we are, these grade 9s with matching yellow muscle shirts. I got like my mullet and like stairs in the side of my head. It was hilarious. So like these people are so shocked, like who are these kids? Because they've never seen us. We weren't at rehearsals or anything.
So eventually someone did give me their guitar, I came on stage and I played. And that's the story.
Make a tea. Make love to me. Turn on the telly. To the BBC. To the BBC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. BBC 1, BBC 2, BBC 3, BBC 4, BBC 5, BBC 6, BBC 7, BBC Heaven.
You need to play. That's what you need to do now.
This year we signed up for the talent show because last year we didn't have the best performance possible at Battle of the Bands, and we wanted to be well prepared this year. I think it was a good experience to play in front of those people, and I think this year is going to be a lot better at Battle of the Bands.
Jake, just shut up and do it.
Easier to hear. Why are you guys changing it now?
I know.
This is our first time setting up as a band. We were the ones setting up the whole thing because we were the only band to perform, so we had to bring our own amps and bring our own drum set too. So there you have it. We've been together for 3.5 years. It's been a lot of fun, and there's more fun to be had. We're still looking for a lead singer. Today there's so much emphasis on hip-hop, rap, new country, and other forms of disposable pop music that it's really hard to find a singer that can relate to our genre. Our fingers are crossed and we continue to move forward undaunted. It's a slow burn.